Hello students, welcome back. Okay, let's start. Macmillan, we are in Macmillan and this is unit 9. The second lesson is comprehension. Okay, we're going to take the same lesson, reading, but we will answer some questions in our language book and our booklet. Okay, so first let's listen to the audio again before we answer. Make a revision for this lesson. Let's start.
Track 45, Unit 9. A letter from a sailor. My dear Harry, at last I have time to write to you. I am having the most exciting adventures. Now we are sailing through sparkling blue seas. The sun shines every day and the wind is gentle. It is blowing us towards India. Last week it was not like this. One evening, the sky suddenly grew dark. The sun disappeared behind black clouds. We saw a flash of lightning and we heard the rumble of thunder. The wind grew stronger. Quickly, the captain gave orders. We lowered the biggest sail. Then, the storm hit us. The waves got higher and threw the ship up and down. The rain fell heavily. Our clothes were soaked with rain and seawater. We got another sail down. Then the wind ripped the last sail. It flapped around the mast in two pieces. Suddenly, the wind tore them away. They flew off into the darkness. After that, we all went below. It was the most frightening night of my life. I could not sleep at all. My hammock swung backwards and forwards. I felt terrible. When the sun came up, the sky was blue and there was almost no wind. We sailed slowly to the nearest port. It was a very busy place. I saw wonderful things and I ate some delicious food. In the market there were baskets full of fruit. I liked the oranges best. There were some very strange fish. One was bright red. It had spines on its back and a huge blue mouth. I wanted to touch the spines. The fish seller stopped me. "Those spines are dangerous," he said. "Why?" I asked. "Because they have poison in them," he told me. Of course, I did not touch that fish. We stayed in the port for 3 days. We put up a new sail and tidied the deck. We are going to arrive in India in a few days. I want to ride on an elephant. My friend Jim says they are the biggest animals in the world. He saw elephants in Africa. They were as tall as the trees. I hope you are working hard in school. Are you learning a lot of new things? You can write to me. I want to know what you are doing. Your cousin, Tom.
Okay. Okay, let's start answering. Now we listened to the audio and revise the lesson. So let's answer some questions about this lesson. This exercise you can see it in your language book. So please open it. Exercise number 1. Who wrote the letter? Who wrote the letter? What is his name? Yes, very good. It's Tom. Tom. 2. Who is the letter to? Who is the letter to? Tom sent the letter for whom? What's his name? Yes, he said, "Dear Harry." Harry. That's right, very good. Who gave the orders on the ship? Who gave the orders on the ship? Who gave the orders? The sailors or captain? Very good. The captain. The captain gave the orders on the ship. I want you to just write the name. Don't write the answer. Write just the name. Don't write full answers. 4. Who has or who was frightened of the storm? Who was frightened of the storm? Yes, Tom, of course. 5. Who said those spines are dangerous? Someone said that. Those spines are dangerous. Someone said that for Tom. To Tom. Yes. The fish seller. The fish seller. Very good. 6. Who is Tom's friend? Who is Tom's friend? Not cousin. Friend. Yes. He told us his name. Jim. That's right. Who is Tom's cousin? Who's the cousin of Tom? Yes, Harry. Harry. Very good. Okay, question number 2. Exercise number 2 here. Okay, discuss the best ending for these sentences. Write the box. Okay, choose one ending for this sentence. The best one, the best ending. Okay, number 1. The sailors took the sails down because the sailors took the sails down. Why they put the sails down? A. There was thunder. B. The wind was too strong. C. They saw lightning. What's the best ending for this sentence? Yes, the wind was too strong. Very good. The answer here, or the best answer here, they took the sails down because of the wind. The wind was too or very strong. Too here means very. Okay. 2. Number 2. Tom could not sleep on the night of the storm because he was frightened, he was wet, he was cold. Tom couldn't sleep on the night of the storm because, yes, of course, he was frightened. He was frightened. Okay. Number 3. Tom did not touch the red fish because Tom did not touch the red fish because it had spines, it was poisonous, it was dangerous. Yes, it had spikes. Because of the spikes, he couldn't touch it. But he didn't know that it's dangerous or poisonous. Okay? He didn't touch it because of the spines. It may hurt him. Okay? But the fish seller told him that don't try to touch it because it's dangerous and poisonous. Okay? But first, Tom didn't touch them because of the spikes or the spines. Okay? Very good. Let's continue. Number 3. Answer these questions. Does Tom like being a sailor? How do you know? Please pause or stop the video and think about it. What do you know? How do you know that? It's up to you. Okay? In your point of view, it's not about. It doesn't a must to. It's not a must to take the answer from the reading lesson, from the lesson. No, I want you to think. What's your opinion? Okay, does Tom like being a sailor? If yes, how do you know? Or if it's no, how do you know? Does Tom like being a sailor? How do you know? Okay, let's see the answer. Yes, he does. He likes to be a sailor, or he likes being a sailor because he likes to make adventures. Okay, this is my opinion. Yes, he does because he likes to make adventures. Okay, number 2. Who has been to Africa? Who has been to Africa? What did he see there? What did he see there? Yes, Jim has been into Africa. Jim has been to Africa. He saw elephants. Jim saw elephants in Africa. Okay, number 3. Is Harry younger than Tom? Is Harry younger than Tom? How do you know? It's not in the lesson, but just think. What's your opinion? Is Harry younger than Tom? If yes, how do you know? My opinion is yes, he is. He is younger. How do I know? Because Harry is still going to his school, maybe. Harry is still going to his school, so he is younger than Tom. Okay? Okay, so please write the answer in your book and open the booklet, please. These questions are in the booklet. Okay, let's read number 1. They all obey his orders. They all obey his orders. He is the sailor or fisherman or captain of the ship. They all obey his orders. Obey means to do what he said. Okay, he said something, they do that something. So who is the man? Who is that man? Captain. Very good. So the first letter, the first one is captain. Okay, one captain. Very good. 2. The eagle ripped or flapped or flew its wings strongly in the air. Which one? Yes, flapped. Flap means move up and down, making noise. Nice, amazing. Number 3. In or at or on last, I had some time to rest. In last or at last or on last, I had some time to rest. At last, of course. At last, I had some time to rest. 4. The wind flew the lady's hat on or off, double F. Yes, off. Flew something off means to make it go away. Number 5. The sailors tied the new sail around the deck or mast or hammock. The sailors tied the new sail around the deck. Yes, that's right. No. Deck? Do you know what's the meaning of deck? The deck is the floor, the wooden floor, right? So you can't tie the sail around the deck. What's the high or the strong piece of wood or metal? The mast. Yes, you can't tie anything on the mast. So the mast is the thing that holds the sail. So the answer is the mast. Okay, number 6. I think it's going to rain as the sky grew quiet. I think it's going to rain as the sky grew quiet. Not quiet, of course. Grew Dark. Grew dark. Very good. So the answer here is dark, not quiet. The sun disappeared behind black skies or rains or clouds. Clouds, yes. There was a flash of lightning, wave sailed before the storm. Flash, lightning, yes, or wave, lightning, yes. Number 9, they all lowered their hands. They put them up or down or in. Again, they all lowered. I mean you to. I said lower your hand or lower your hand means to put them up or down or in something. Down, yes. To lower something to make it down. There are many ships at the port or court or playground. There are many ships at the or beside a port or court or playground. It's a port, of course. Yes, port. That's right. Very good. Okay, let's continue. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you next session, inshallah.